thought she was.
Hi, my name's Lisa Huang and I am a fashion designer. Some of you may know me as the girl who's always sewing her outfits last minute, and I hate to have to break it to you, but it's not always me procrastinating. It's just called working in entertainment. After Elle told me about the event, I knew immediately she had to wear a sculpted worldwide.
Do we not get? I used to have an Ed Hardy watch. I wish I had it for me. It was like pink.
They had this Ed Hardy collab that I am obsessed with. It is sadly sold out, but the top is still available for purchase on their site. It is a Korean-based fashion brand that the Blackpink girls love. I knew I wanted a low-rise miniskirt to be a part of my outfit, so I edited one of my existing patterns, the high-waisted A-line skirt with the front split. I followed the markings for the center front of the skirt, and then I lowered the waistband 3.5 inches. Measure on yourself how low you really want your skirt, and just take it off of the top. And then I tuck it in at the size 3/8 of an inch to contour it better to the new waist. Full length of the front of the skirt is 10.5 inches, and that includes the seam allowance. She is for sure a mini. For the back of the skirt, I did the same, except I made the center back 1/2 inch longer and matched up the side seams of the front and back of the skirt. It saves so much time when you already have your pattern ready. As for the corset, I'm using my birthday corset pattern. We love her. Here's when I start getting a little delusional. I was like, instead of a 2-piece, let's make it a 3-piece and add a trench coat to it. And so I started the pattern for one. I've had this TikTok sound stuck in my head. Trench coat button to the top with some ballet flats. More like kitten heels for me because I always need the height. But I'll be skipping the coat this time around because I'm not feeling that crazy and focusing on finishing the corset and the skirt. So I just used the suede for the shell of the set. Suede fabric was the one I found at the estate sale. It's in the corner pick. So if you guys follow that Instagram account, that's how you find out about all the estate sales in LA. And then I used this beige side I already had for the lining. I know I always somehow finish, even if barely on time. I started the morning of the premiere at 10 a.m. and I had to be ready at Elle's place by 5:30. Luckily, we already sorted out what she was gonna wear. Now I could just focus on me. I'm still recovering from the lack of sleep from the previous few days of working. People are not lying when they say there is no stability in creative freelancing. It's either go, 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 in between periods of absolute nothingness where you're wondering if you're even doing life right. And if you guys follow me on any socials, I share more of my day-to-day on my shorts. I really struggle with long form because I want to get every detail right. Like, I spent almost a week editing this 5-minute video, which honestly isn't very efficient. Like, how am I making a whole outfit faster than I can edit? I guess I can thank the years of practice for that. And for those of you guys starting out to sew, it does get easier. It almost feels like second nature now. After sewing all of my pieces together, I'm going to press open all of my seams and sew the lining and facing pieces together. My least favorite part of sewing used to be the zipper, but now I'm so excited to do the zipper because it means that I'm almost done. And the key here is to really have an invisible zipper foot. It really helps you sew a zipper seamlessly into your garment. It's so annoying, especially when I'm in a hurry like today when my bobbin runs out and it needs to be refilled. It's the equivalent to me of watching paint dry. I know in reality it's only a couple of minutes, but it feels so rude, the interruption. But I guess what's even worse is if you keep sewing and then you realize your bobbin had already run out like 20 minutes ago. Now I'm just going to finish off the skirt with some detailing, like top stitching to keep the lining from rolling over. The skirt is so cute. I've been thinking a lot lately about what I would want to do with my life. I've been feeling like I've been falling behind and maybe just a little bit lost, but I always feel most at peace when I'm sewing. I want to spend the remaining half of the year putting myself first and working more on my brand again. I kind of fell off when I put myself in a survival mode and I was just trying to pay my bills. But let me know in the comments what more you guys want to see from me. Next, I'm going to sew down some bias tape to create boning channels. I also always use spiral steel boning for my corsets. It takes more time and it is more expensive, but it doesn't bend like the plastic boning over time, which I really like, and it's sturdy enough to do its job. Because if I want to pay $300 to $400 for a corset, it better not have plastic boning in it. Speaking of which, this outfit is available for purchase and I'm hoping to have it in person soon at a store. But I did it. Another outfit done just in time.
And we're matching, so.
I know, I'm wearing like the reverse of her.
Black. Yeah, this is amazing. We're a dynamic duo.
It'll be a cute little experience.
I'm so excited.
We're gonna see if we can get her on the carpet. That's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna play manager.
That should be the mission of the vlog. Get Elle on the red carpet. There's an after party at this really cool museum, the Peterson Automobile Museum.
Yeah, I've been there for another party before.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Such cool cars and stuff, and it's a really cool space, so. There for a good time. It's like, I'm there for the free drinks. I don't know how to drive.
She's from New York, that's why.
Living here for 4 years, I should have already have my license, but I'm committed to the bit. Like, this is who I am now. Like, what would I talk about at dinner parties? I'd be so boring. The room just goes silent when I'm like, I've never driven a car. They're like, what? Maybe have like some drama happen. Lisa, we should start a fight between us. I can't believe she did that.
There's shows that you like, there's shows that you love, and then there's shows that just stay with you forever.
It's our theater. Popcorn. It's a video.
We're gonna be like, I'm unhinged in this vlog. It's like, we've never seen this side of Elle before.